Yoga for healing. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yoga for healing. What's up, what's up? Yeah, too much energy right now, right? No, never. We're going to tap in and see what's going on right away. Mature man. A mature man. Someone very well studied. Maybe someone that has explored the globe. Let's see what's going on with this mature man. Expectations. And a female. And sudden wealth. The officials are involved, paying attention to this, as they're both sitting all in their heads over a sudden wealth. This one wants changes, and this one wants a whole new beginning, and her back is turned to him. What's going on with this mature man that has expectations, and it possibly being a female also having expectations for sudden wealth? Message in reverse. They're not getting the messages, or the messages aren't going in their favor. These two lovers. So, this man that is facing changes, this mature man, meaning old enough to know, not in intellect or maturity. Old enough to know, maybe having a light bulb moment, as this person with expectations is sitting peacefully. Looks like they're just observing and enjoying the view. What's going on with these two lovers and these messages in reverse? What's going on with that? Something to dealing with a home, a luxurious home, or a private setting. Oh. And not in despair. So possibly there's a mature man who has expectations of sudden wealth. But messages may be being delayed concerning their way of living. I think these two are a couple, and they were expecting sudden wealth, and they're not liking these messages about how they are living, because they don't want people to know that they're in despair. This mature man. Somebody's concerned. One more card. Holy Spirit Divine. Oh. Unexpected income's not coming in. And this man is in his thoughts, which this is a different man. In his thoughts of possibly this woman. Looks like about the same hairdo, but not sure. We will see. What's going on with this mature man? Oh, something dealing with a court. Maybe this is a lawyer. Someone that works at the courthouse. What is this mature man? What is this about? Yep. Big luck. Somebody that was doing voodoo, a false person. This couple that are not liking the messages that are coming out about how they're living, their private life. They don't want to show their faces how they're sinking. And they're not receiving this unexpected income because they are false. At least this man is. What do we need to know about this woman sitting here with expectations? Card on the floor. A long road. This woman's been on a path for a while, and she was observing, but she couldn't see as far ahead as she thought, maybe. Or this woman is on a journey. She's been on a path. And if you look closely, there's two, one, and then there's one solo coming in. And possibly another way, way, way down in the back. Maybe there's something coming in that you may not be expecting. Or something that goes beyond your expectations. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a main male that comes into view. What is this mature man that wanted big luck? And this woman that is sitting here that's been on this journey a long way and has not been able to foresee what was in the distant future. Legal matters. They didn't foresee these legal matters concerning this big luck, these lovers. Because remember, we did see the lover card. It did peek its face. That was before we were wondering if these were a couple or two different energies. Because this lady's not even paying this guy any attention. He's looking straight ahead and she's just enjoying the moment, it looks like. But there's something on this path unforeseen. Of sudden wealth concerning a legal matter for this good lady. She hasn't received a message yet. Something concerning her living situation. This is someone that's not in despair, and they're not even expecting this unexpected income. But there's a man that has this woman in his thoughts. This man that is aware of this big luck. That's what's going down. So why hasn't this good lady received a message? It's concerning a home and a death. Possibly an estate that she is unaware of, that some trickery has been done, or maybe she is aware and just waiting for that destined fate. Karma. But this woman has not received news concerning a home and a death, an ending. Concerning a family home. This is why they're not in despair. They don't even, and if they do know, they know what's up. Simple as that. As above, so below. And if it's been in spiritual court above, best believe it will be in 3D courts, dealing with this legal matter concerning a death and a home and unexpected wealth. For a good woman, all because a man and a woman with expectations of good luck took a journey, not knowing what was in their future on this path. Okay, so what do we need to know about this home and this death, about this home, this living situation? Main male in reverse. And a gift. This is either a man that passed away, that is the main male. That's why it's in reverse, because they're not on the 3D, but they're relaying this message. And this is a gift, a confirmation for who needs it. You're not in despair because you're not even expecting what's coming. You didn't foresee this. And neither did they. You're not in despair. What do we need to know? You're on a journey. You're sailing. You're sailing too high above all this nonsense to even notice. But you're aware of this spell work and these false people. And how they're dealing with their greed, their pride, their ego, their selfishness, and materialistic ways. Being greedy, selfish. What about this unexpected income in reverse? Because you are expecting it. You do know about it. That's why it's in reverse. And this has this man all in his head over you because he knows you know about a lot of money coming in. Abundance. But let me make this clear. When I say money, currency, energy, your destined, your lineage, your gifts, that is all wrapped up into one. It's all the same thing to them, basically. Because without your light, your energy, they can't produce this. This is why they need you. But they need to heal. They want the abundance, but they don't want to put in the work. They're thieves. They're phony. That use trickery and manipulation. Even voodoo dolls. They have puppets working for them. They call their friends. What about this money that you know about? Love. These lovers are not married. Is spell work? That's why this man is in his head? We'll find out more. But this man is all in his head on why this voodoo ain't working on you. And you are unbothered, still sailing. But there are some endings coming and gossip going on. Things that they can't sweep under the rug or cut off. They're getting their tails whipped. This mature man, still curious about him. I guess the bottom line is they've partnered up all for money. This mature man partnered up for good luck. He wanted a windfall, but he didn't accept the guidance of his ancestors. He didn't listen to the call. He didn't take heed. He wanted to paint a picture, but he wasn't able to mimic or mirror the reflection. You could tell something was off because luck is on your side. This woman with expectations on this journey, she didn't take that path. She possibly had a couple of choices to make, and she chose neither. She chose herself. And that was a tower. That's why her back is turned to him. He was looking to her. He's been traveling and studying and had that light bulb moment of, oh, hey, I can get some big money. But he didn't listen to guidance. And he was not able to mirror your image, your energy. You were looking beyond, enjoying the moments, enjoying the views on this long road. And you did not take the offer of at least two paths, maybe even two men or feminine women, if you're a man on this journey and this resonates with you. It's energy. This has caused a tower because this sudden wealth has now in a court situation, and someone has went to someone else's door about this good lady. That ending that they wanted was blocked. The gossip, the abuse. Again, her back is turned to them and to all the nonsense. She's paying attention to her guides, how she's navigating, staying focused on her north path. Number 6. What about this message, this letter that did not reach this good lady about this home and this concerning this death? What about this home? The journey of being caught up in a labyrinth of confusion that has been stopped. And they have no good luck from this ending. Concerning their lineage, their roots, their bloodline. They wanted to siphon your energy, your bloodline, your lineage. There's a lot of red bird witch bitches hovering all over around you. They see your glow, and they want to come in. And you see how it's a rainbow here, and I keep saying two paths there? Yeah. More than 3 people. While you're sitting over there watching them, they're stuck in their own labyrinth. And they're not having luck getting out. And this is all concerning an estate, a bloodline, a heritage, a destiny. This is about destiny swapping and using voodoo, evil magic. They wanted to have the luxurious house, but this man is not the main male as he planned to be. Skies are gray for him. You're not accepting this snake. They've been cut down because you've been guided the whole damn time. Paying attention. Do you see? You have to pay attention above and below, because why do you think we say as above, so below? You're going to hear and see everything about that's going to go down here. You see ahead of time in the ether. And we get current information on what's going on. Depends. And warnings. What about this couple that's in reverse? These lovers that are not receiving this money. These rats are blocked and getting burned by the sun. For all that spell work, that's why this man is in his head. Because he took the wrong path. He didn't pay attention to his guides, but he paid attention to wanting to make it rain. Oh, it's gonna rain, baby. It's gonna rain on your head. Because you are shady. You are shady. A shady couple. That we've broke free. Getting rid of being in bad situations. We're on our own and we enjoy it. We broke free. What do we need to know about this journey? You're not distracted and you're not fulfilling life with other things. You have awareness. In the upright, it's distracted. In the reverse, you're not. You went through the spiral of a spiritual awakening. You've done the work. And this is confirmation. Stay strong. Fight for what you love. But choose your battles wisely. And you have. This is why you have kept your back turned to them. What about this man that wanted this windfall? Doesn't want to be seen as fucked up over you. But he wants another shot at romance. He wants to share his feelings openly now. He's in heartbreak because you've been through the fire. Anyone on spiritual? Honest, vital, patient. 3 key things going through this spiritual chaos. Staying calm, grounded, speaking softly to disarm any disputes or confusion. This person wants to still come in and pop the question. They want to express their love. They want to sweep you away. But you're aware that they've been blocked and you're keeping the pedal to the metal, moving ahead despite any obstacles. That is why they are now stuck, trapped, all in their heads because they're not having good luck. Their whole family bloodline, that family tree. They need your energy. They are not having good luck. Harmony and tune with each other and getting along. What do we need to know about this family and getting along? They keep going back and forth, changing their mind, what they should do. They want to take a chance and leap forward. They want to come in and test the waters to see if they can get you to navigate in a graceful dance. But you've already chosen. You've ignored that energy. They want to come in gentle for romance. Romance 2 times here. Being tender. We've heard that word here before too. They're going to come in because they're losing sleep, worried and replaying events over and over in their head about you. Because they've been cut off and they can't cause endings for you. So now they want to come in and express their love. And they want to try to prevent legal matters over that estate, that house, something to do with the death. Something they trapped themselves in and they're not having luck. They're not having harmony in their home life. Because they see you leaping forward. Or because they see you having harmony. Being in tune with yourself. You're leaping forward and exploring. They're still thinking of a first blush, of a romance, daydreaming. Trying to figure out how they can mirror your energy. Disguise themselves as your twin flame. But what about this mirroring energy? There's no strings attached. You have nothing to do with anything with them. They have unrealistic requirements of them wanting to be unhealed and with you, going through drama and karma. Upset that you didn't take that door, for them to put up a door, an obstacle. There is no radiant love there. You create positivity and warmth together. That is not and has not happened. Because they are not warm. They're a snake wanting to disguise themselves. Because their union is failing and they're not getting this unexpected money and they're being caught up like little rats in this firestorm of karma, drama, and having mental breakdowns. Shadow work, dark night of the soul is work, mental work, healing work. And this snake that's in the dark, that doesn't want to be seen as the snake they are, that cycle is closed. You're done with this Psycho X that keeps wanting to peek at you. That was supposed to be your divine match. You're going to find your divine match following your destiny and a love that's meant to be. A soulmate, a real twin flame. They thought that contract would not be broken. They thought that mirror could not be smashed. You're exploring, soul searching, working on yourself, having stability, finding your balance and not rocking the boat, going back and forth, changing your mind or being confused. No strings are attached. You're celebrating. And they're feeling ashamed. They feel like you're backstabbing them possibly because you turned your back on them. While they're the backstabber, the snake that don't want to be seen and don't want the cycle closed. but there is no radiant love. There's no strings attached, and you're celebrating. You're stable, soul-searching, exploring, staying in peace, and they're missing you. You're working on you, possibly some new side hustles, or they might be doing some side hustling because they know that they're rats and this cycle is closed, and it looks like their love life is over. They wanted you to be vulnerable, open. They have a long road to go. And now they feel secluded because you're staying separate from the energy. Things are being seen. You're aware of their voodoo. Why in hell would you allow someone back into your energy that used voodoo, spell work, made voodoo dolls, tried to put you in jars? Bitch, you keep on saying that, you're going to bite your tongue. Whoever's spying and needs to hear that, they got the message. Because no divine, feminine, or masculine would return to a demon that they already slayed. Peace, warriors. Yoga for healing, we rise.